Edmond Elephant's birthday.
Mr. Zebra the postman is delivering a letter to Peppa's house.
Oh, look, someone's got a party invitation.
It must be for me.
It says, to George Pig from Edmond Elephant. Please come to my party.
Doesn't it say George and Peppa?
No, just George.
I didn't want to go to a silly baby party anyway.
Hello? Oh, it's for you, Peppa. It's Emily Elephant.
Hello.
Hello, Peppa. Do you want to come to Edmund's party as my friend?
Oh, yes, please.
My mummy wants us to help with the little ones.
Help? Yes, I can help.
Danny and Suzy are helpers too.
Oh, goody.
Everyone is here for Edmond Elephant's party.
Oh, the helpers are here.
Hello, Mrs. Elephant.
Let's get this party started. Who wants to play musical statues?
Yay! This is what you do. Dance when the music is playing, and when it stops, freeze like a statue. Ready, steady, go!
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Just dance already.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
This one is still blinking. You're out.
Eyes and ears and mouth.
You're moving, George. You're out.
Richard and Edmund are out. So Zaza is the winner.
Hooray! You've got a medal.
It's made of real plastic gold. Mummy, musical statues is over.
Lovely. Now it's time for Pass the Parcel.
Yay! When the music plays, pass the parcel round. When the music stops, take some paper off.
Ready, steady, go!
George, pass the parcel.
Edmund has got a medal.
Hurry up, Richard. Just take the paper off.
Richard has got a medal. George has got a medal.
Pass the parcel.
Oh dear, George isn't passing the parcel.
No, George. That is Zaza's medal. It's a giant teddy.
Edmund has won.
Mummy, pass the parcel is finished.
Lovely. Now it's time for food.
Hooray!
Oh, the helpers have taken all the seats.
This is Edmund's party, remember? The helpers can eat after the little ones.
Oh, yes. We're the helpers. Juice, please. Juice, please. Juice, please. Jelly, please. Jelly, jelly. More, please.
Happy birthday, Edmund.
Happy birthday, Edmund.
It is the end of the party.
Thank you to the helpers. You all worked really hard.
Yes, it's not easy looking after little children.
I need to lie down.
I need a holiday. Tick, rattle and bang.
Peppa and her friends are at playgroup.
Today, children, we are going to learn about instruments that you shake, rattle and bang.
Hooray!
First, choose an instrument each from the music room.
I've got drums.
They are called bongo drums, Danny. You bang them with your hands like this.
I've got a flat bongo drum?
That is a boran. It is Irish. You beat it with a little stick, like this.
I've got a tambourine.
Very good, Pedro. You can also shake it like this.
Ooh. I've got a big drum.
Ah, the bass drum.
Meow. I don't know what this is called, but it's scrapey.
That candy is called a hero, and it comes all the way from South America.
Wow!
How did it get here?
I brought it back from my holiday.
What are these?
They are maracas. I brought them back from my holiday in Spain.
This is a triangle. My dad sells these in boxes of 10.
Thank you, Freddie. I will remember that.
You don't need to go on holiday to get them.
Thank you.
What are these?
These are castanets.
My dad sells them in boxes of 5.
Thank you, Freddie. Olé! That is how you play the castanets. Here you are, Emily.
Do I have to do the dance?
No, just make the clickety-clack noise. Ah, I see Rebecca has cymbals.
Yes.
Now you know what your instruments sound like. We can play them all together. Ready?
Steady, go!
Stop, stop, stop! That is not music, that is just noise. Anybody can bang, 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 but to make music, you have to listen to each other and keep in time.
Madam Gazelle, I can't listen and do music.
Can you clap?
Yes.
If you can clap, you can make music. All the girls, please copy me. Now, boys.
Madam Gazelle has made the clapping into music.
And stop. Now we will learn how to play our instruments together. Meow.
The parents have come to pick up the children.
Ah, you're just in time. May I present the Shake, Rattle and Bang Orchestra? Hooray! Children, ready, steady, go!
Bravo!
Perhaps some of my old pupils would like to join in too. Find your instruments, children.
Yes, Madam Gazelle.
Madam Gazelle used to teach all the mummies and daddies when they were little.
It's quite hard, Daddy, but you do it like this.
Let me see if I've got that right.
Daddy, you can play the drums.
I am a bit of an expert at drumming.
That's good shake, rattle and banging. Now for a tune.
My daddy can shake, rattle and bang. Whistling.
It is a lovely sunny morning and Daddy Pig is reading his newspaper.
Daddy, what are you doing?
I'm reading the newspaper.
You're making a funny sound.
I'm whistling.
Oh,
Whistling is fun. You should try it.
I don't know how to.
It's easy. Just put your lips together and blow. Try making a smaller O shape. Oh, like this. And then you can whistle a tune.
I've got the wrong kind of mouth.
Your mouth is fine. You just need to practice.
It's impossible.
It takes time to learn how to do important things, like riding a bicycle or playing the piano. It took me years to learn how to wiggle my ears.
Wow!
Mummy Pig is in the kitchen making cookies.
What are you doing, Peppa?
I'm learning to whistle.
Oh, I see.
Mummy, can you whistle?
I don't know. I've never tried.
It takes a lot of practice.
Oh, yes.
Mummy Pig can whistle.
You can whistle because you are old, Mummy.
Thank you, Peppa.
George is in the bedroom playing with his toy rocket.
George, I'm learning to whistle. You make an O shape with your mouth and blow. Don't worry, George. It's almost impossible, like wiggling your ears.
George can wiggle his ears.
Whistling is harder.
George can whistle.
Oh.
What's wrong, Peppa?
I can't whistle, but everybody else can.
Never mind. I'm making cookies. Would you like to lick the spoon?
No, thank you, Mummy. Can I ring Suzy Sheep instead?
OK, Peppa.
Hello, Mrs. Pig.
Hello, Mrs. Sheep. Can Peppa talk to Suzy, please?
Hello, Suzy.
Hello, Peppa. What are you doing?
I'm learning to whistle, but I can't do it yet.
That sounds hard.
It's impossible. Can you whistle, Suzy?
No.
Oh, good. I mean, that's sad if you can't whistle, but good because I can't whistle.
What's whistling anyway?
You put your lips together and blow.
Like this? Hello, Peppa?
The cookies are ready.
Oh, goody! Cookies!
They'll be hot. You should blow on them first.
Oh, ha.
Do you not want a cookie, Peppa?
No, thank you, Mummy. I think I might go outside and be on my own for a little bit.
Can you whistle yet?
It's no use, Daddy. I'm never going to whistle, ever.
Have you been practicing?
Yes, lots, but it doesn't work.
You need a little rest, Peppa. Here, have a cookie. It's hot. You should blow.
Oh, what's that?
It sounded like a whistle to me.
What a lovely tune.
Peppa has learned how to whistle.
I can whistle. Hospital.
It is playtime at school. Peppa and her friends are running around having fun.
Ow! That hurts.
Are you all right, Peppa?
I've hurt my knee.
Madam Gazelle, Peppa has fallen over.
You've just grazed your knee, Peppa.
First, Madame Gazelle cleans Peppa's knee. Then she puts a plaster on it.
Does that feel any better?
Yes, thank you.
Now, children, you may have noticed that Pedro Pony isn't here today.
Is he late again?
No, Suzy. Pedro is in hospital.
Ooh.
And today we are going to visit him.
This is the hospital. Peppa and her friends have come to visit Pedro Pony.
Remember, children, stay close to me. I don't want you getting lost.
Yes, Madam Gazelle.
Excuse me, Mr. Bull. Which way is the children's ward?
Down the steps, double doors, right, along the corridor, up the stairs, third on your left.
Ah.
Or you could just take the lift. Children's ward.
Pedro will be asleep. Sick people do a lot of sleeping. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Pedro.
Why aren't you asleep? You don't look sick. I broke my leg and they put it in this plaster cast.
Wow.
The plaster cast helps Pedro's leg get better.
I grazed my knee and I got a plaster too.
Wow. Do you want to draw on my plaster cast?
Yes, please.
The children are all doing drawings on Pedro's plaster cast.
I'm drawing a football. I've drawn some flowers.
Mr. Potato. A parrot. And I've drawn a muddy puddle.
Wow! Thanks, everyone.
You can draw on my plaster too.
OK, I'll draw a little flower.
Thank you, Pedro.
Pedro, what's it like being in hospital? It's great.
What are the nurses like?
They give me stickers.
Wow.
And they come whenever I press this button.
Who's that, I wonder?
Could it be Pedro? What do you want, Pedro? We are very busy.
I've got a bit of an itch.
Even if your leg is itching, we can't take the cast off until your leg is better.
It's not my leg that's itching, it's my ear.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Lunchtime! What would you like to eat today, Pedro?
Can I have spaghetti and sponge pudding, please?
You get your dinner in bed?
Yes.
That looks tasty.
Dr. Brown Bear has come to see how Pedro is doing.
How are we today, Pedro?
My ear is a bit itchy, just here.
I'd say you're almost better.
Visiting time is over.
Bye, Pedro. Bye, everyone.
Get well soon, Pedro.
Yes, Madam Gazelle.
It is another school day. Peppa and her friends are playing in the playground.
Madam Gazelle, my plaster has fallen off. Can I have another one?
You don't need a plaster, Peppa. Your knee is better.
Oh, yes.
Hello, everyone.
Pedro Pony is back.
Oh, hello, Pedro.
Where's your plaster cast? They took it off because my leg is better. Is your leg strong now? It's stronger than it was before. It's a super leg.
Can you run on it?
Watch this.
No.
Pedro likes running around having fun. Everybody likes running around having fun.
Tree.
Peppa and George are playing at Zoe Zebra's house. Little Zuzu and Zaza are making a jungle with play clay. George has made a dinosaur out of play clay. Peppa and Zoe are having a doll's picnic.
Hello, Mr. Monkey. Would you like a cup of tea?
Monkey says yes.
What's the magic word, Mr. Monkey?
That means please.
Oh, we haven't got a tea set.
We could make a tea set out of play clay.
Yes. George, can we use a play clay, please?
No. Zuzu, Zaza, we need to make a tea set for our tea party.
No. You can help us make it.
I'll make the teapot.
And we'll make the cups.
There, now Monkey can have tea. Oh, this teapot is too soft.
Real tea sets aren't soft.
My mummy makes real pots. She does pottery.
Ooh.
Mummy, can you help us make a tea set, please?
With teacups and a teapot that we can put real water in.
OK, come with me.
This is where Mrs. Zebra makes her pottery.
Let's make this tea set.
What's that?
Clay. All pottery starts off like that.
But it's soft, like play clay.
We need it to be soft so we can shape it. but later it won't be soft.
Ooh.
Mummy Zebra is making a little cup on the potter's wheel.
There, 1 cup.
Wow. That looks easy.
Would you like to try?
Yes, please. It's all slimy. It's all gone wrong.
Making a cup on a potter's wheel is not easy.
There is an easier way to make a cup. First, we roll the clay into a long worm like this.
It's a wriggly worm. I'm a wriggly worm. I'm a wriggly worm. I'm made of clay. What shall I make today? I'm a wriggly worm.
We wrap it round and round like this.
It's a bit bumpy.
Now I smooth it out with my hands. And I add a handle.
It's a cup. Now we have 2 cups.
Yes, but a tea set needs more than 2 cups.
We'll all make cups. Yes. Dinosaur. George has made a dinosaur. George always makes dinosaurs.
Oh, what a scary dinosaur. Now we need to bake the tea set in a kiln.
A kiln is an oven that cooks the clay and makes it hard.
The tea set should be ready.
Hooray!
Now we paint them.
The children are painting the tea set. Lovely, bright colours. The tea set is finished.
Now we can have our tea party. There's a cup for everyone. Oh, we forgot to make a teapot. I know. George's dinosaur can be the teapot.
Yes, let's fill it with water.
This is the best tea set in the world.
Everybody knows that all the finest tea sets have a dinosaur in them.
Teapot! Spring.
It is springtime. Grandpa Pig has made a chocolate egg hunt.
Is everybody ready?
No, Grandpa. Freddy Fox isn't here. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Freddy. Ah, hello, Mr. Fox. Are you staying?
I wish I could. I loved egg hunts when I was a little lad. See you later, Freddy.
Now, are we ready for the egg hunt?
Yes, Grandpa Pig.
There are lots of chocolate eggs hidden in my garden. You must find them.
Easy.
But be careful not to step on my little plants. Oh, it's so exciting in springtime to see these baby plants starting to grow.
We promise to be careful, Grandpa.
Very good. Off you go, then.
Grandpa Pig's chocolate egg hunt has begun.
Have you got time for a cup of tea, Grandpa Pig?
Oh, yes. It will take them ages to find my eggs. I've hidden them very well.
Here's an egg.
Peppa has found a chocolate egg in a plant pot.
Here's another egg. Squeak.
Rebecca Rabbit has found a chocolate egg hiding under a leafy bush.
Hooray! An egg for me.
Emily Elephant has found a chocolate egg in the branches of a tree.
I think I can smell chocolate.
Freddy Fox has a very good sense of smell.
Yes.
Freddy Fox has found a chocolate egg in the middle of the bird bath.
Grandpa, we found the chocolate eggs. It was really fun, but it was a bit easy.
It wasn't easy for the little ones.
George, Richard and Edmond haven't found any eggs.
I wonder where the other eggs are.
Chucky egg.
Ah, Edmond, I think there's something behind your ear.
Everyone has found a chocolate egg.
What do we do now, Grandpa Pig?
Ha ha! You eat them, of course.
Hello, children.
Granny, we found all the chocolate eggs.
Well, where are they? I can't see any eggs.
They're in our tummies.
And round your mouths. Did Grandpa hide the eggs well?
No, we big ones found them easily. But the little ones needed helping. George, Richard and Edmund don't like to be the littlest ones.
Don't worry. There'll soon be even littler ones in the garden.
Oh, yes, the little babies. It's so exciting.
Grandpa already told us about the baby plants, Granny. But it's not that exciting.
We're not talking about baby plants, Peppa.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Let's go and see Jemima, Vanessa, Sarah and Neville.
They're chickens.
Yes, and they have eggs too.
Can we eat them?
No, Freddie. These eggs are about to hatch. Oh, we're just in time.
The baby chicks are hatching.
Oh, baby chicks!
Now the chicks have hatched, it really is springtime.
Let's pretend to be baby chicks. Cheep, 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 cheep. I'm a little chick singing cheep, cheep, cheep. I like to pick up food with my beak, beak, beak. I've a fluffy yellow head and straw for my bed, and I jump up and down, sing cheep, cheep, cheep. I'm Paper aeroplanes.
Daddy Pig is getting ready to go to work.
Good. That's all the papers I need. Bye.
Bye-bye, Daddy. Mummy, can we make something?
Yes. What would you like to make?
Dinosaur. Oh, George, you always say dinosaur for everything.
Let's make an aeroplane.
George likes aeroplanes.
Can we make an aeroplane that flies?
Yes. All we need is some paper.
We know where there's paper.
There is lots of old paper in the workroom.
Here's some paper.
Perfect.
Mummy Pig is going to make a paper aeroplane.
Fold the paper down the middle. Now fold the corners in at one end. Fold those corners in again to make a point. Then fold the sides back like this.
Paper aeroplanes.
Let's see if they can fly. Ready, steady, go!
Ooh.
Mummy Pig's aeroplane has flown into a tree.
My turn. Whee!
Peppa's aeroplane has landed in a flower pot.
Your turn, George. Whee!
George's aeroplane is doing a loop-the-loop and has landed in the duck pond.
Let's make a big aeroplane.
We'll need a really big piece of paper.
Here's a big piece of blue paper.
Peppa and George have made a big blue aeroplane.
Daddy Pig!
Hello, everyone.
Shouldn't you be at work?
Yes, but I've forgotten some important papers.
Daddy, we're making aeroplanes. We made a really big one.
Wow! Fantastic! You need someone big and strong to throw it. Ready, steady, go!
The big blue aeroplane is flying very high and very far.
It just keeps on going.
Bye-bye, aeroplane.
Ho, ho, bye-bye. Now, I need to find my important work papers. Has anyone seen any pieces of paper?
Maybe you should follow me. Is this one of your important papers?
Yes, that's one of them.
Is this one of your important papers, Daddy?
Yes. Thank you, Peppa. Why are we at the duck pond? Oh, I see. Thank you, Mrs. Duck. The only paper I'm missing now is a big blueprint.
Is it big and blue?
Like the aeroplane you flew a long way away, Daddy.
Oh,
The one that we said bye-bye to.
yes. Maybe I should ring the office.
This is Daddy Pig's office. Hello, Daddy Pig. Did you find the papers?
I found some of them.
The only one we need is the big blueprint.
That might be a problem.
Daddy threw it away.
Threw it away?
And it flew forever.
Ah! It's here! It just landed on my desk.
Eh?
What a great idea to make it into a paper aeroplane and throw it to us.
Oh, yes. Well, I am a bit of an expert at throwing things.
Thank you, Daddy Pig. Now the blueprint is delivered, Daddy Pig can take the rest of the day off work.
That's nice.
Daddy, we need your newspaper.
What for?
Making paper aeroplanes. Dr. Hamster's tortoise.
It is a school day.
Children, Dr. Hamster has come to talk to us today.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dr. Hamster.
Dr. Hamster is a vet.
Who knows what a vet does? Vets help sick pets get better. That's right. And I brought some of my pets to show you.
Ooh.
This is Binky, the budgie.
Hello, Binky. Can I stroke Binky?
Yes, very gently.
He feels fluffy.
Those are his feathers. They help him to fly. Flying is how Binky gets his exercise. Can you tell me what else Binky needs to stay fit and healthy?
He needs to eat.
Yes.
He needs to drink.
That's right. He needs to breathe a bit. Very good.
He needs to sleep.
Excellent.
Sorry, Madam Gazelle. I overslept.
Oh, Pedro, you do like sleeping.
Yes, Madam Gazelle.
I have got a pet here who loves sleeping.
It's a tortoise.
It's Tiddles the tortoise.
Hello, Tiddles.
Tiddles has slept all through the winter.
Ooh.
Why has he got that shell thing on his back? That shell is his house. It's where he hides if he gets scared. Would you like to stroke him?
Yes, please. Don't be scared, Tiddles. How old is he?
Tiddles is 33.
That's as old as my mum.
But tortoises can live for 100 years.
That's as old as my grandpa. Why is he so slow? He has to carry his house on his back. Dr. Hamster, I think Tiddles is escaping.
He can't go far.
Because he is so slow.
I've got someone else to show you here.
Dinosaur. Oh, George, you always say dinosaur. Oh, it is a dinosaur.
Ooh. She's not a dinosaur. This is Lulu, the lizard.
Hello, Lulu. She's scaly, like a dragon. Can she breathe fire?
No, but she has a very long tongue.
Wow. Does she sleep through the winter, like Tiddles?
No. Oh, where is Tiddles? Tiddles?
Oh dear, Tiddles the tortoise has run away.
Don't worry, Dr. Hamster. We'll find Tiddles.
Is he in the music room?
Tiddles is not in the music room.
Is he in the playhouse?
Tiddles is not in the playhouse.
Is he hiding by the coats?
Tiddles is not hiding by the coats.
I can can smell Tiddles. This way.
Freddy Fox has a very good sense of smell.
There's Tiddles!
Tiddles is up a tree.
Oh, I better call for help.
This is Miss Rabbit's fire station.
Ah! Fire! Fire! Fire station! Where's the fire?
My Tiddles is up a tree.
What, again?
Emergency! Emergency! Tortoise up a tree!
I don't know why you like climbing trees so much. You're a tortoise.
Stand back! Tiddles! Come on, Tiddles!
Hooray!
Thank you, Miss Rabbit.
Just doing my job.
And my job is looking after pets.
Where are Binky and Lulu?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, here they are, safe and sound.
Blackberry Bush.
Peppa and her family are at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
Today I'm going to make apple and blackberry crumble.
Yummy!
I need you brave explorers to go and get the fruit.
Aye, Granny Pig.
We've got baskets for the apples.
And buckets for the blackberries.
First, the easy bit, picking apples. On the count of 3, shake the tree. 1, 2, 3.
Now for the blackberries.
Why don't we just have apple crumble?
Because blackberries are tasty too, Grandpa.
OK, now the hard bit.
Now that's what I call a blackberry bush.
This bush has been here since I was a little piggy.
It's an overgrown weed. I should have cut it down years ago.
Grandpa, why don't you like it?
I don't like the way it looks at me.
Silly Grandpa. It's just a harmless bush.
And it's covered in lovely blackberries.
George has seen some really big, juicy blackberries.
Careful, George, or you might get tangled. I have a stick for picking hard to reach blackberries.
Clever, Grandpa.
But the best blackberries are right at the very top. That's why I brought the ladder.
Don't lean too far over, Mummy Pig.
Don't worry, I've been climbing this blackberry bush since I was a little girl.
Yes, but you're not a little girl now.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh dear, Mummy Pig has fallen into the blackberry bush.
Mummy, can you get out?
No, I'm stuck.
You're stuck in a thorny bush like Sleeping Beauty.
What?
Once upon a time, there was a princess called Sleeping Beauty. One day, she fell asleep in a thorny bush and she stayed there for 100 years.
Yes, that's a nice story, Peppa.
It is Suzy Sheep.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Suzy. My mummy is in a blackberry bush and she'll be there for 100 years.
Like Sleeping Beauty. And she'll be rescued by a handsome prince who will give her a kiss.
My mummy is having an adventure.
I wish my mummy would have adventures like that.
Can someone think of a way to get me out of here?
Don't worry, Mummy. In 100 years, a handsome prince will rescue you.
I'll be that handsome prince. Grandpa Pig, may I borrow your pruning shears, please?
Of course you may, brave Sir Daddy Pig.
Stand back, everyone. Take that, you thorny bush, you.
My prince.
My princess.
You were meant to stay in there for 100 years.
That was quite long enough, thank you.
Mummy is a blackberry bush.
I thought this sort of thing only happened to me.
Stand still while we pick you. Let's take all this fruit back to Granny Pig.
Granny, Mummy had an adventure. And then Mummy fell in the bush. She looked quite silly and she was going, "Ah! help me, help me. And then Daddy came and rescued her. The end.
Thank you, Peppa. I think we've all heard that story enough times now.
But it's funny.
I never want to see another blackberry in my life.
So you don't want any apple and blackberry crumble then?
Well, delicious.
Mummy Pig loves apple and blackberry crumble. Everyone loves apple and blackberry crumble.
Chatterbox.
It is a lovely sunny day, and Suzy Sheep has come to play with Peppa.
Hello, Suzy. Hello, Peppa.
Peppa and Suzy are best friends.
Guess what happened to me yesterday?
Yesterday, I went to the duck pond and I saw Mrs. Duck.
Well, yesterday...
Then I went to the supermarket with Mummy. We bought bread, carrots and... What's wrong?
You talk too much. You go blah, 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 blah. Just like that. Blah, blah, blah.
Mummy, Suzy said I talk too much.
Well, you are a bit of a chatterbox, Peppa.
Chatterbox. That's right. Chatterbox here, chatterbox there. Chatter, chatter, chatter. You never stop talking.
I can easily stop talking if I want to.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
I can.
You can't.
That's it. I'm never going to talk again.
Hello, Suzy. Hello, Peppa. Hello, Zoe. You look nice today.
Thank you, Suzy. This is my new dress.
Why are you not talking, Peppa? Yes, why are you not talking, Peppa?
This is a silly game.
What game are you playing?
Suzy said I was a chatterbox and I could never be quiet.
You're not being very quiet now, are you?
Right, I'm not going to talk ever again. Starting now.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Danny. Hello, Danny.
What's the matter with Peppa?
She's not talking.
Oh, who wants a grape?
Me, please. Me, please.
You
can't nod your head. That's cheating. And you can't blink.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Pedro.
What's the matter with Peppa?
She's never going to talk ever again.
Why?
Because she talks too much.
I do not talk too much. Anyway, you're always walking like this. Ooh, look at me. I'm Suzy Sheep.
See what I mean?
And you say this. Mickey Macky Boo Ba Boo.
That's nothing like me.
It is a bit like you, Suzy. You're just as noisy as me.
I can be quiet.
It's not easy. It's not that hard, Peppa. OK, you do it then. Let's all do it. We can show my mummy. Mummy, we're all going to be quiet.
Very quiet. So quiet, you can drop something on the floor and hear it.
Quiet as a mouse.
You're not being quiet at all. You're all being very noisy.
We can be quiet whenever we want.
Start being quiet on the count of 3. 1, 2...
I'm not ready. OK, now. On your marks.
Ready.
Get set.
3.
Hello, I'm home. Oh, I thought the house was empty.
Peppa and her friends are playing at being quiet.
It's not playing. It's very hard work.
Oh, Peppa!
Peppa cannot stop herself from talking.
Oh, Daddy, I think I might be a chatterbox.
That's not such a bad thing, Peppa. It's good to talk. In fact, I think you're an expert at talking.
That's right. I am am an expert at talking.
I'm an expert at talking too.
No, you're not. I'm the chatterbox.
I'm more of a chatterbox than you.
Oh, you two are just the same.
Yes, we are.
That's why we are best friends.
Chatter, chatter,
Peppa
chatter,
loves talking.
Chatter, chatter.
Suzy loves talking. Everybody loves talking.
Secret club.
Peppa has come to play with Suzy Sheep.
Hello, Suzy.
Hello, Peppa.
Why have you got that mask on your face?
So people don't know it's me. I'm in a secret club.
Ooh, can I be in your secret club?
Shh. It's not easy to get into. You have to say the secret word.
What word?
Flubber double.
Flubber double?
Right, you're in.
Danny Dog has come to play.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Suzy. Shh. What?
I'm in a secret club.
I'm in it too. Ooh.
Pedro Pony, Candy Cat and Rebecca Rabbit have come to play.
Hello. Shh. Suzy and Peppa are in a secret club. Can we join your secret club? It's very hard to get into.
You have to say the secret word. Shalamakuki.
Shalamakuki? That's not the word I said.
It changes all the time to keep it secret.
Ah. Are we in the secret club now?
You're in.
What do? We do secret things in secret.
And secretly go on secret missions. I don't know what you're talking about.
Show us how you do a secret mission. Yes, show us.
Peppa can do it.
You've got the mask on, Suzy.
OK, my secret mission is to get biscuits. Watch this.
Suzy Sheep is trying not to be seen.
Mummy, can I have some biscuits for my friends, please?
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you, Mummy.
Suzy Sheep has returned with the biscuits.
Hooray! Shh! Hooray! Did anyone see you?
No. Well, only a grown-up.
Look out!
Would you like some juice to go with your biscuits?
What biscuits?
The biscuits I just gave you for your friends.
Oh, Suzy!
What's the matter?
We're in a secret club doing secret things and Suzy's told everyone.
Oh, can I be in your secret club, please? Please, I've always wanted to be in a secret club.
It's very hard to get into.
You must say the secret word.
Which is?
Pick-a-needle-noodle.
Pick-a-needle-noodle?
That's it. You're in.
What happens now?
Look out.
It's Daddy Pig.
You talk to my daddy.
But don't say anything about our secret club.
Hello. Ah, there you are, Mummy Sheep. What's new?
Secret club.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I always wanted to be in a secret club. Can I join, please?
You can't join Daddy because you are grown up.
My mummy is grown up.
Well, you have to know the magic word.
Which is?
Papa-deedle-doodle-dum.
Papa-deedle-doodle-dum.
You're in.
What do I do now?
Look out.
It's Mummy Pig.
Follow Mummy in secret.
Daddy Pig,
Ah, hello, Mummy Pig.
what are you doing in that bush?
Secret club?
Oh, I've always wanted to be in a secret club.
We can't have everyone in the secret club.
It wouldn't be a secret.
Oh,
I suppose it doesn't have to be a secret club.
It can be the Everybody Secret Club.
And everybody can be in it.
oh, goody.
Miss Rabbit's helicopter.
Peppa and her family have come to the summer fete.
Look! A display of rescue vehicles.
Grandad Dog is showing his pickup truck.
This is the sound my pickup truck makes.
Mummy Sheep is showing the fire engine.
This is the sound the fire engine makes.
And Miss Rabbit is showing her rescue helicopter.
This is the sound my helicopter makes.
Helicopter reversing. Helicopter reversing.
Ooh. Would you like to go for a ride?
Yes, please.
OK, hop in.
Oh dear, there's no room for me. Never mind, I'll watch from the ground.
Daddy Pig doesn't like heights.
Whee! We're going up in the air.
Yes, it can go straight up. It can go straight down.
Whee!
Oh, it can even loop the loop.
Whoa! Poor Daddy, he's missing all the fun.
Yes, poor Daddy.
One ice cream, please. That's nice.
Maybe we should land now.
Emergency! Emergency! Calling rescue helicopter.
I'm on my way. You're in luck. We've got a job to do.
Mr. Bull is digging up the road.
Moo! Hello, Miss Rabbit! I've got a big metal pipe that needs lifting.
OK, Mr. Bull.
How can you lift that big pipe?
With my big magnet.
Hooray! What are you going to do with the pipe?
I'm not really sure. I know. I'll put it down here where someone can easily find it. Now I can give you a lift home.
But what about Daddy?
Hello.
Daddy Pig, can you make your own way home? Miss Rabbit is giving us a lift.
OK.
Daddy, we went up and down and round and round.
Oh, I'm really sad to have missed that. See you back at home. Who put that pipe there? I know. I'll take a shortcut. It's a bit muddy. Come on, car. Daddy Pig needs to get home.
Daddy Pig is stuck.
I'll ring for Grandad Dog's pickup truck.
Hello! Breakdown recovery.
I'm stuck in the mud. Can you come and rescue me, please?
Sorry, Daddy Pig. I'm moving a big metal pipe that some maniac has left in the road. I'll pass you on to the next rescue service.
Hello, fire service.
I'm stuck in the mud. Can you rescue me, please?
Sorry, Daddy Pig. I'm rescuing a tortoise that's stuck up a tree.
Calm down, Tiddles. I don't know why you like climbing trees. You're a tortoise.
Don't worry, Daddy Pig. I'll pass you on to the highest rescue service in the land.
What's that noise? Whoa! I'm flying!
Miss Rabbit's helicopter has rescued Daddy Pig.
Hooray! Lucky Daddy gets a helicopter ride after all.
Shall we show him what my helicopter can do?
Yes!
It can go straight up.
Whoa!
It can go straight down.
Whoa!
It can even loop the loop.
Everyone likes going up and down and round in Miss Rabbit's helicopter.
Ampy Rabbit's Lighthouse.
Peppa, George and Danny are having a day out on Grandad Dog's boat.
Can we go to Pirates Island today?
Yes, Danny. But first, we've got to deliver supplies to my friend, Grampy Rabbit.
Where does Grampy Rabbit live?
On a rock.
On a rock?
Yes, in that lighthouse.
Ooh.
Ahoy there, matey! I brought your supplies.
Oh, thank you, Grandad Dog.
I've got my crew with me today. Danny, Peppa and George.
Visitors? I haven't had visitors in many a moon. I get a bit lonely with just the sea and sky for company.
How long have you been here?
Since Tuesday.
Oh.
I've got tales to tell, if you'd like to hear.
No, thanks.
Yes, please.
Well, there's the sea and the sky, and I'm learning the banjo. Would you like to hear a song?
No, thanks.
Yes, please.
I got up this morning. The sea was still there. So was the sky. The sea, the sky, the sea, the sky.
Here's your cheese.
Oh, I've missed cheese.
And a new book.
How to run a lighthouse. Oh, that'll come in handy.
Why is your house called a lighthouse?
I'll show you, Peppa.
The staircase goes round and round to the very top of the lighthouse.
Round and round and round.
It's called a lighthouse because it has this big light at the top.
Wow!
It shines through the dark, helping sailors to find their way.
Ooh.
And when it's foggy, I use this foghorn. Fog!
That's loud.
No fog today, just sea and sky. The stories I could tell...
No, thank you. We've got to go.
We're sailing to Pirate Island. Goodbye, Grampy Rabbit.
Enjoy the sea and the sky!
Grandad Dog's boat has arrived at Pirate Island.
Look, our sandcastle is still here. Let's play hide and seek.
OK. 1, 2...
There are not many places to hide on Pirate Island.
5. Ready or not, here I come. Found you.
Oh.
Now, where's George?
Grandad Dog cannot find George anywhere.
I give up. Where is he?
Boo!
George was hiding behind Grandad Dog.
Clever George. Let's set off home before it gets dark.
Oh, it is getting dark.
Don't worry. The light from Grampy Rabbit's lighthouse will show us the way home.
Grampy Rabbit is ready for bed.
Ah, my new book, How to Run a Lighthouse. Chapter 1. I'll read the rest tomorrow. Better turn the light out.
Oh, where did the light go?
Do you know what time it is? I've just turned the lights out.
Yes, we know. Could you turn the big light on again?
Oh, sorry!
Hooray!
It is getting foggy.
I can't see the light anymore.
It's us again. Could you sound the foghorn?
Of course. Fog!
I can hear something.
Grampy Rabbit is guiding them home. His voice is a foghorn.
This way home!
The parents are here to pick up the children.
Have you had a lovely time?
We went to Pirate Island and to a lighthouse.
Grampy Rabbit's lighthouse guided us home safely.
That's nice.
Grampy Rabbit sang a song. Would you like to hear it?
No, thanks.
Yes, please.
Sun, sea and snow.
It is bedtime for Peppa and George.
Tomorrow, we're going on a coach trip to the seaside.
We can make sand castles.
I fancy a swim.
Me too. The weather forecast says it's going to be sunny.
Good night, Peppa. Good night, George.
Oh, it is starting to snow. It is morning.
Yippee! It's sunny. Snow!
A lot of snow has fallen in the night.
Snow, Mummy! Snow, Daddy! Snow, snow, snow!
Hey, what?
We are still going to the seaside, aren't we?
Well, let's see how much snow there is.
Oh, where's Daddy gone? It's a walking snowman.
I'm cold.
It's a walking, talking snowman. Oh, it's just Daddy.
Poor Daddy. Let's warm you up a bit.
Mummy Pig, Peppa and George are warming Daddy Pig up by rubbing him with towels.
That's better.
Now we can go to the seaside.
But what about the snow? I don't think the coach will be running today.
Oh.
Miss Rabbit's coach has arrived at Peppa's house.
Goodness me! How did you get through all that snow?
With my big snowplow.
Snowplows push the snow out of the way.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Peppa.
All of Peppa's friends are going to the seaside too.
Next stop, the seaside.
Hooray!
Mr. Bull and his friends are gritting the road. The grit melts the snow.
Hello, Mr. Bull.
Moo! Hello, Miss Rabbit. It's taken us all night, but the road is clear all the way to the seaside.
That's good. We're going to the seaside. Would you like to come along?
No, thanks, Miss Rabbit. We've got more roads to grit.
Goodbye, Mr. Bull.
Bye! Have a lovely day at the beach.
We're all going on a seaside holiday. Sandcastles swimming and sunny skies. We're all going on a seaside holiday. Sea and sand and ice cream too.
Here we are, the seaside.
The beach is covered in snow.
Oh.
That sea looks cold.
I was looking forward to having a swim. You still can. The sea's not frozen over. Come along, girls. What are you waiting for?
I can't swim because I've sprained my ankle.
And I think I might have a cough.
Come on in, Mummy Pig. It's lovely. Are you sure it's lovely? Of course. The sea is wonderful today. OK, then.
Mummy Pig is going for a swim.
Is it cold, Mummy?
It's a little bit cold.
It always feels cold when you first get in.
If you keep moving, you'll warm up.
OK, I'll keep moving.
Mummy Pig has run out of the sea.
Let's get you dry.
Peppa, George and Daddy Pig are warming Mummy Pig up by rubbing her with towels.
Oh, that's better. Are you going for a swim, Daddy Pig?
Maybe not today.
Who wants an ice cream?
Me!
Everyone likes ice creams at the seaside.
I wanted to make sand castles, but the beach is covered in snow.
We can make snow castles. First, we fill the buckets with snow. We turn the buckets upside down, give them a little tap, and hey presto, a snow castle.
Snow castles! I love the seaside. And I love the snow. I love the seaside and the snow.